I don't even know what camera I'm looking at. We have amazing special guests. This is the debut of our first unveiling of the new set. We had like a little bit of a tease happen earlier this week, but we have Titus Welliver and Niambi here. So yay, guys. How's it going? Oh my gosh. You guys are going to be my co-hosts all day, so I hope you're cool with that. Yeah?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh my God.
Would you be mine?
Absolutely.
Are you going to put on a cardigan and some sneakers?
And then change my sneakers.
Okay, cool.
We are missing a train set.
I know,
though
where's
John
Charlie
Wick
Charlie?
did mention that he wanted a train set, so maybe someday. Okay. Who knows?
I'm in that Ed McMahon seat, so I'm just going to be laughing all day.
Oh, all right.
We can alternate.
Yes.
Just laugh at everything she says.
Yeah, I'm pretty funny. Awesome. So we not only have these two in-house today, which means shenanigans, of course, will ensue, but we have a couple of surprise guests who have just kind of showed up for the launch, so that's exciting as well. Tom and Anna from Court of the Dead are going to come on, as well as the two designers of this amazing set that we have right here. Not only that, but we have the John Wick 6-scale figure. There's so many cameras, I don't know where I'm supposed to look. I'm not a pro like you guys. Oh, you guys aren't supposed to look at the camera.
I only do a single camera shoot.
Amazing. Again, there will be a Q&A at the end of the show. So, I mean, we have two of the biggest geeks in all of geekdom here.
Happily.
Yeah, we're that badge of honor, guys.
Yes.
So anything you would like to
Blood
ask
in the
them, you can. So right now we are going to go into our featured collector, which is Ramon Madera. Yeah? Look at his collection.
Wow.
What do you guys think of his collection?
Nah, it's impressive.
It's impressive?
Yeah.
What about compared to your collections? That's not very fair. That's not very fair to Ramon at all. Sorry.
Yeah, it looks like my powder room.
Oh! Ramon, better step
Just
it
saying,
up.
no, it's nice.
No, it's
Nice.
a gorgeous collection, Ramon.
is,
Thank you
really.
so much for sharing with us. If you would like to be the next featured collector, head on over to sideshow.com/blog and click the Apply Now button. Now, we do special guest featured collectors, which I peer pressure Niambi about every time he's on the show.
Yes.
So I'm going to start peer pressuring you about it as well. Oh, wait, you've already done one.
Yeah, I
you did
already
the
did.
first one.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
we
I
launched
have
the whole
tons of
program.
new stuff, so you can come
So
back.
we can do a follow-up.
Yeah, follow up.
So now we both can peer pressure him.
So you're peer pressing me, okay.
Yeah.
I just got to get a new house. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Just do what I did, man. I moved into a storage space. I got a hot plate. Yeah.
You just sit there.
It works out.
Yeah, and your wife's like, hey.
Yeah. She visits.
Yeah,
she visits.
So we have some cool news items that we wanted to discuss with you guys.
Right.
Namely,
All right, the news.
the news.
Yes.
Yes, that's what news items
The
means.
news. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thoughts?
That's the trailer.
Yes,
I'm
the trailer.
excited.
I'm so excited.
It looks insane.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. You guys.
Well,
are
I'm a
just
huge
like,
fan of the Kelly Sue DeConnick comic version. So and this movie came out of that. So I'm super excited to see that iteration of it happen. So
Awesome.
Yeah, that trailer is bananas.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
And how cool are Sam Jackson and Clark Gregg?
I know.
All younged up.
Yeah. All younged up.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I know.
I loved the reveal of it too.
It's
and then I
very,
was just
very
like,
good.
Sam Jackson looks the same.
Well, you know, kind of don't have to say it.
No, the guy
Black
doesn't
and
age. Right? Exactly. No, he doesn't age. They didn't have to CG him too much.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, that trailer was bananas. And then in our audience right here, how many people were super excited to watch the Captain Marvel trailer? Oh, okay, good. Cool. You have something to say?
Oh. Well,
You
saying
look like you have something to say.
Well, it's just like Iron Man and Dark Phoenix had a baby, right? That's what it was.
That's what happened.
Oh, okay, cool.
Weird. He just spoiled the whole movie for us. That's exactly how it happened in the comics. How did you know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's what happens. You don't read the fine print.
Yep. So Captain Marvel, we also had the first look at Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker.
Which is going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
I think it's gonna be great. At the same time, I mean, look, with the Joker, the Joker doesn't really have an origin story, and so it's like it's going to be fascinating to see what they do with that.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is the name Arthur.
Arthur. What does that say to you?
I don't know. It's just the most generic name,
Right.
like I just don't feel like the Joker would be named Arthur, which I think that makes it even more intriguing.
Yeah.
More interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That out of Arthur,
Right.
came the Joker.
Came the Joker.
Yeah. I do like
Like,
that
how do
they
you go
went
from
with
Arthur
that hair, though.
to the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
hair looks crazy.
The
he
hair
looks
looks
insane.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
But to me, it reminded me of like what Heath Ledger's Joker's origin could be.
Yeah,
true.
You know, like that's what it invoked when I saw the images. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so he's going to be that version.
And what you just said, what it could be, is what I like that, because even with that, he told like I think 3 origin stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so
Mm-hmm.
it's like it could be this.
and
that.
or it could be
Yeah.
none of them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't worry, there's a group of people in the world that are trying to
Oh.
spoil it for
Oh
everybody.
yeah, they're totally
yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's true.
No, he's a great actor, so it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God, he's insane.
it'll be
Love him.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very excited. He looks like the Joker to me.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
well. So New York Comic Con coming in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yeah, I gotta work, okay? So
What?
I'll rub it in.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I'll be doing it
So-
live feed
Yes.
Yeah.
at work.
Yes.
And cut. Titus. Where's Titus?
We can do that Skype in technology with
Just do
Titus,
it now,
right?
right?
100% from the Bosch set.
It's gonna be insane. Come on, it's just
Oh my gosh. Well, trying to get you to do a live show last year was crazy.
This year's gonna be even crazier because I'm doing the panel for Reign of the Superman, and then for the DC supervillains, Lego, the Lego game. Yeah, so
So for
Thursday
those
and
of you
Saturday,
who guys
I'm out.
don't know, Niambi does voices for various DC.
I do voices in general.
Just,
Yes,
I mean in
just
general,
in
but
there's a clinical term for that.
yes, I've been
but
diagnosed.
professionally, he is Martian Manhunter
Yes,
as well as
I don't know if I can say yet for that
okay.
one. Yeah,
sorry,
But-
NDA.
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 Yep,
Yeah,
NDA. We should just have like a thing that comes
Yeah.
across. It's like a.
But he's a
bleep.
brother. He's a brother.
Get it
He's a
graphic.
brother.
Martian Manhunter?
Yeah, I mean, in the other one, he's a brother.
Oh.
You're gonna make us guess? Right.
No, we can't
Ain't
guess.
but like.
No.
Guessing,
We
no
can't
guessing.
guess.
That's right. No
NDA.
no rabbit holes allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just be sitting here thinking.
And you'll be filming Bosch.
Yeah,
Yeah. How's that going?
it's going great.
Yep.
It's a grind, but this is sort of the biggest season we've done yet as far as action and stuff that's going on. A
And
lot of-
dancing from your Instagram.
Yeah, that's not going to be in the
If
show.
you guys don't follow Titus Welliver on Instagram, you absolutely should at Titus Welliver Official, I think is your tag.
Yeah.
He posts a lot of really fun stuff in regards to,
Yeah, it's
like you were dancing on the set of Bosch.
Yeah. It's
It was
slowly.
like a
Jamie dancing with
can
you?
line.
Yeah, Jamie
Yeah.
can move.
Okay, all right.
We like
Yeah.
to do
That's my
beats in the car. We're doing driving scenes. We just start
Yeah.
singing and doing beats, and we entertain the crew because it's great being in the in Pacoima
Yeah.
in a tow shot in 106 degrees, and they're like, keep the windows up, don't turn the air conditioner on. Sound, it's not good for sound.
Wow.
So that's how we entertain ourselves. Hence all the idiotic stuff you see me posting.
you just
on
get a little
Instagram.
loopy because you're like in this
You
hot
do get
car.
loopy, yeah, because you're dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what you do, we lose our minds, but
Yeah.
it's all good. It's okay.
And you're about to head back to New York for.
Yeah, we start shooting The Good Fight, season 3, middle of October.
Wow.
yeah, excited
So like
for that.
right after New York Comic Con.
Right after New York Comic Con. I'm gonna come back for a week and then go right back and we start shooting.
Oh my
So,
gosh. And this is season 3?
Season
That's
3.
so cool. And The Good Fight airs on.
CBS All Access, that streaming platform you love to go to.
And Baranski is fun, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
she's amazing.
Yeah.
She's an
So-
amazing number
so
one.
cool.
Like she's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Love Baranski as the Twitterverse. They call her Queen Baranski.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
It's a great
Yeah.
squad.
Yeah.
It's a great squad.
And if you'd like to follow Niambi on social media, it's just at Niambi.
That's it.
Yep.
Very simple.
Just at Niambi.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we're going to go to our first short video break, and when we come back, I think we have Tom and Anna? Yes? No.
Jerry and Andrew.
Jerry and Andrew. All right. Well, you're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back.
Our pop culture has the power to bring diverse communities together. It's a bridge that connects us, its characters and their stories, sparking our imaginations and igniting our ambitions. From heroes to villains to creatures, we celebrate beloved icons of cinema, television, gaming, and comics through our licensed and original collectible products. Sideshow's mission is in creating highly detailed statues, posable figures, fine art prints, and prop replicas. At the core of Sideshow is a team of passionate artists and fans dedicated to celebrating our favorite characters and universes, old and new. We're inspired to create pop culture fine art and to push the limits of what's been done before through our unique product development processes and original content creation. The Sideshow website has also grown into the premier destination for curated items from pop culture companies around the globe. We are more than just a creative company or a traditional distributor. We give fans access to an extensive catalog of hand-picked, high-end collectibles. We understand that being a pop culture fan isn't just a hobby, it's also a lifestyle. That's why we immerse ourselves in pop culture news, delivering accessible and interactive content to the community on a variety of digital platforms. In the end, we are a group of geeks, a small part of an ever-growing global community, eagerly sharing and celebrating our pop culture with every type of fan. And every day, we are proud to let our geek side show.
Welcome back to Sideshow Live. Whoa, hey! We have with us Andrew and, of course, Captain Jack Sparrow, aka Jerry sometimes. Sometimes. I mean, that's one of the names you go by, yes?
I'm actually coming here to represent him.
Oh, you're
He's in the brig right now.
Ah, did you put him there?
We were shipmates. He used to sail on the ship with me,
and
sometimes.
Did he drink your rum?
It's all gone.
Well,
the rum's all gone.
Yes.
But he's a good lad.
He's okay?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So today's Talk Like a Pirate Day, for those of you who don't know. So we, of course, had to have Captain Jack Sparrow as a very special guest representing one of our key artists, Jerry Foote. Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome. So Andrew, would you like to tell us a little introduction, because you've never been on the show before?
Yeah. I'm Andrew. I'm on the show. Thank you. Yeah, so I help design the set. And,
but what do you do for Sideshow?
I'm a graphic designer here at Sideshow. Work on packaging and base arts. And...
Woo, packaging!
Thank you.
And he does a lot for the art print program as well.
Art print program, publishing, trade shows, apparel, anything that has printed graphics on it, our department pretty much handles.
Does a great back massage as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
Yes.
Jack. I appreciate that. That's after the show.
Yeah.
That's when you're back on the ship.
Yes.
You guys got to go to Tortuga. I get it.
Tortuga, Singapore.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Andrew, tell us a little bit about your involvement in the set design here.
Yeah, so we were approached to help create the set. And kind of the process was trying to figure out all the needs that were required for the set. And
because I'm very picky.
Yes, very difficult to work with.
Very difficult to work with.
So
super difficult.
Trying to just kind of take in all the feedback and direction and make it a fun environment and interesting, and make sure that pirates were welcome as well was a big.
Yeah, because there are some places that ban pirates.
Yeah.
But not this set.
No, we want to make them comfortable. So it's just trying to take in kind of all the interesting, requirements that a set would have, and talk to the people involved that make this show happen, and make sure everyone could have a say in what was going on, and make it fun and visually interesting at the same time, and hopefully everyone likes it.
We do. We love it so much.
The design.
And then what would you consider one of the challenges of putting together such an elaborate set, an epic set? This is definitely cooler than like anything we've shot on before.
Yeah, I think
show.
any challenge you're trying to consider the space and make sure the space works with the design and the function, and you know, just wanting to make sure everything looks good on camera and it's achieving the desired result that we want. Yeah, so there's always those fun challenges and trying to find the right chairs, make sure they're comfortable, and hopefully everyone likes sitting on them.
Trying to take what's in here and put it out there.
Yes, and make sure it's comfortable so people feel relaxed when they're on the show. And make it like an, you know, kind of like your living room.
Yeah, I mean,
I fell asleep. Like 2 minutes.
he did. He took a little nap
It's
during
the
the video
rum.
break.
That's what we want to achieve. We want to make sure
And the
people go to
sun.
sleep.
Yes. Can a pirate sleep here?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're good. Move forward.
Yes.
So how many designs do you think you went through before you got to this?
Well, we had worked up quite a few designs, maybe a half dozen or so, just different directions, trying to achieve different looks. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
oh,
so
look at Brett.
yeah, so trying to just come up with different ideas, different looks, different feels, different textures, and then kind of based on what was presented, we wanted to, you know, we chose a direction that everyone agreed on, and yeah, I think it was a pretty good outcome.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And then Jerry, Jack. Apologies,
Captain Jack.
Captain Sparrow.
Captain.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Apologies. Tell us about when you stepped in and your contributions to this set, or what Jerry's were.
Well, when that scallywag jumped in, clearly you've never been to Singapore, since in Singapore all we do is to throw all the rum in a vat, and you just jump in boots and all, and call it a day. We don't have to go through all this.
All right.
But I can see why you want to channel it so that you can quickly
that's
grab
what
a
we were
swig
going
here
for.
and there. No, but the difficult part is seeing it in here, like I said, and trying to get it to be put on there. So Andrew made the design, and then we
So he was kind of like
together.
your first mate.
yes, and then we collaborate and
Yes.
we talk about it,
Have a few drinks on it.
few drinks on it, and then sleep on it,
We had a lot of drinks.
and then start to try to put it all together. And that's the difficult part, because it really is trying to make it look beautiful.
And we hear that you have a little bit of experience in your past with set building?
Yes.
Or Jerry does?
Yes, Jerry does. Yes, he did some artistic things with the Halloween haunted houses for a living back in the day.
Wow.
And he had a lot, probably 25 years worth of set design, of putting together what people want.
Wow.
Over the
25
years.
years?
25 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what materials were used in this set to put it
He
together?
told me that it was PVC
PVC for the
for
piping?
plumbing and electrical.
Wow.
Whatever that means.
Okay.
Um,
You don't have plumbing?
no,
Oh, okay.
you.
All
This is fantastic. That thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I did not.
Poop deck. That's right. The poop
Yes. Cool. Well, we went there. So how did this project differ from what Jerry normally does at Sideshow?
Well, interesting, that lad, he's a funny one, that one. He works in the mold and cast department, and that's very intricate little work, what he will,
So
microscopic.
Jack, can you
ones.
explain a little bit about what mold and cast means?
It's taking the prototype that is going to be used
Mm-hmm.
for the sculptures and making it so that it can be mass produced.
Oh, so you
the
take
3D prints
and then you clean it.
are cleaned, each one individually, whatever a 3D print is.
Very intricate work.
Yes, and so everything is perfect and precise, perfect to be molded, and then casted,
I see.
and then mass produced,
There we go.
so that the
Awesome.
consumer, the collector, can enjoy a Jack Sparrow sitting on their coffee table,
Absolutely.
Just like rum.
Yeah.
just like rum.
Just like we all intended. We all need
But
a
it's
Jack
very,
Sparrow.
it's a different kind of. you're looking at something very microscopic, and so you have to do that.
So you have
and
to-
then this is
You have to
grandiose.
embiggen it,
Yes.
so to speak.
So it
Yeah.
takes a little
Thank you,
bit
Kitty,
different. A different discipline is used for things that are small and then things that are large.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
it's very fun to do,
That's awesome.
as you can see.
and
you can
was
age
that a
things.
nice kind of change
Oh
for you
yes,
to be able to go? Boop, boop.
yes, he loves doing that.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Loves
It's not you. I apologize.
He lives for it.
That's awesome. So, what was one of each of your? So, Andrew, let's start with you. One of your contributions that you were like, I'm gonna put this little touch in there because I want it in there.
Let's see. Well, there's a really nice faded Sideshow logo going across the back that you can see, different colors. So that was kind of just a nice way to throw in the brand, get
I
it in
love
there, get a little bit of color as well, have it subtle, where we still kind of wanted an industrial kind of feel. That was a way to bring in a little bit of color. And then the LEDs on the Sideshow sign was also real nice, and it goes real nice with our window today too. So
it does.
Yeah.
It match. It's like they color coordinated it for us.
yeah, and then being able to add the fun details of all the piping that your first mate Jerry produced was really fun too, to see a lot of the details, and you know, some of the knobs that you can see over my shoulder right here make a really nice details that add to the overall feel.
It's not as big as trying to steer a ship, but
It'll do for this. And then, did Jerry happen to share with you any details that he put into the set?
yes, he loves the clackery.
The clackery.
We call it clackery, and that is all the little switches and
Like the
knobs
the
and
like pressure thing.
gauges,
Oh,
all
that's
those
awesome.
things that
Very
we don't
cool.
have on a pirate ship. But you see the little
I see them.
all
yes.
the knobs and the nuts and bolts and all the.
I like
clackery.
the word. Yeah,
It's
there's no
called
other word for it.
clackery.
Clackery makes a whole lot of sense.
Just like I have some clackery, like
Yeah,
this,
but it's pirate clackery.
pirate clackery.
I get it.
Like this one,
Very cool.
my daughter Jocelyn gave me. That's very pirate colors.
I didn't know
I
Jack
didn't
had a
know-
daughter.
Well,
I mean, I
she's a
feel like-
respectable woman, though.
Oh, okay.
So
I feel.
I have many. The J Crew, we call them.
The J Crew.
Wait,
Oh
we
my-
can't say that on air.
That's
J
true.
Crew. What?
This is the J Crew with a hyphen in it, not at
Jack's
all
crew.
this- Yeah.
Jack's crew.
Yeah.
Jack,
Yeah.
Josie.
The crew of
Jo-
Jack.
Yeah, Jerry. Jerry is also a
Jo-
J.
Part of that crew.
Jessica, Janae.
Yeah.
Janae is French for Janae.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
for
Jocelyn.
yes.
Can't forget Jocelyn.
Well,
Hence the J Crew. But you can see we have a lot of fun here at Sideshow.
yes, absolutely,
We
and
love
more
what
fun
we do here.
will ensue.
It is
Follow us on social media
Yes.
for Talk Like a Pirate Day shenanigans
Yes.
a little bit later. That's on Instagram at Sideshow Collectibles, at Sideshow on Twitter, or Sideshow Collectibles on Facebook. So we have a short video break. Thank you guys both for joining us. Hopefully we didn't freak Andrew out. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back.
Look at him. He's beautiful. Click buy now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sideshow Live. We have some guests from the underworld. Tom and Anna have ascended to the mortal realm in order to talk with us a little bit about Court of the Dead. Did I get all the terminology right? Yay! Yes, awesome. I know I'm not supposed to talk about your tattoos, but they're so cool.
They're not illegal.
So I know. Yeah, that's true. So
although my mom's not very.
Well, now we have to
it.
deliver
Well,
on that, right?
Yeah, I know we have to deliver
We've got
on
some fresh ink here.
on Tom's fresh ink.
Very gnarly.
I mean, my mom's not very happy about mine either. So
we got a Demithile.
I love the
Malavestros. And a little Ravlatch in the back.
I'm sure you'll see more updates on Court social media, which is at Court of the Dead everywhere. So it's easy.
Everywhere.
What? So what do you guys think of the new set?
This is amazing.
It's awesome,
so,
right?
I mean, to think, 20 plus years ago when we were setting this company up and had big visions like this to kind of get to sit here.
I know, right?
And see this, finally
How does that
come
feel?
to be.
Does
It's
that
pretty
feel
awesome.
Good? Yeah.
Tom has been especially
here
all the
since
hard
the
work
beginning?
that all of you did to do this. So
all of they did. I just got to come in and sit here, so I'm also one of the.
Well, that's my favorite part too. So, everyone else
the chairs
did
are
it.
very comfy.
Yeah, I like the chairs and I like the color.
Very,
yeah. Anyway, so we noticed that we're in Ilverness right now. In case you guys can't see behind. I mean, you can see behind me now, but. The window behind me is Ilverness, which is the capital city of the underworld.
Yeah.
Yes?
The pleasing color of souls en route
Ethereal
to
blue.
destruction.
That's what I was told it's called.
It's the Dearth Forge there.
I love that.
Soul stream on its way to the Celestials.
Wow. That's kind of beautiful when you say it like that. It's like, oh, wow.
Well, that's the whole thing. Everything
is.
Turns on that balance between beauty and horror. So.
Yeah. That's what makes Court of the Dead so unique. So now that we have this new set, are there any cool ideas that you're thinking about for Court live streams?
Well, since we have effects and this great set to do, yeah, certainly. And I think, with Halloween coming up,
I was gonna say,
obviously
we
it's
do
gonna
have a
bring
spooky season.
All that fun back out. So
yeah, I can see this decked out court themed.
Well, I can't get into animate stuff here.
Oh yeah,
I want
true.
ghosts to come and tap on the window when people are doing stuff. So we'll see if we can resolve that. Or if anyone knows how to help us with that.
We're getting some questions in.
Questions?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, court questions are kind of some of the best questions we ever get. So, of course, are there any plans for a Court 6-scale line?
Court 6-scale line. Would that be a good idea?
I mean, do people want that? I feel like maybe people ask
so
about
cheeky
that.
to answer these questions,
but they get asked this a lot, and the answer is the underworld is full of possibilities.
I'm sure our cribbed response is its own tell. So I don't.
Can we be very cryptic and just say yes, but not give any other details about
when or if it's even happening in this decade or century.
Well, if we could just move to the when question, because that hangs on everyone's lips. When is
when? Yes,
well,
we
as
got
soon
this.
as we can.
When is the next
I assure
PF?
you, but
when is the next PF?
Stuff takes a lot of time to get done.
Well, I can say that we just sent a certain charming Frankenstein-sized Hulk off to meet his manufacturers, and so he may be queued up very soon.
Oh, I like that.
That's on his way.
So what, and then this is one of our questions, is what were some of the original inspirations behind Court of the Dead, and how has it evolved, not involved, evolved.
Oh, it does involve stuff.
It does involve a lot of your brain.
I need to bring this into the live stream. I actually have a sketch in my office that's carefully tucked away in a manila envelope, in the back of my filing cabinet. That is a Tom Gilliland original.
Oh, that's going to be a
and
stunner.
It's the first sketch for Cure. And there's these rabbit ear, signature horns. There's some of the elements there that are recognizable.
Oh
and it's very primitive.
It's kind of like okay, do the good version of this. See what I'm doing? If I just keep making these shapes, do you understand what I'm doing?
It's this. We need this.
Fortunately, there were people that knew how to translate that into something.
Tom interpreters.
Yeah, like Amilcar Fong was one of their earliest ones. Rachel Rubicek, who's currently still on staff and jamming stuff out for upcoming novels, which is cool. So there's
your writer Jacob Murray tells me all the time that he is a professional he's like, now I'm a professional Tom interpreter.
Yeah, he does have that. You talk enough nonsense, eventually somebody will figure out what you're trying to say.
He's like, I'm going to put it on my business cards, professional Tom Gilliland interpreter.
Oh, that's helpful.
Stream of consciousness and kind of interpret it.
I get that. It's a creative mind. You just have to let everything flow.
Well, I think the fun part of it is the collaboration. Yes. And I think over the years, about 5 or 6 at this point, and you asked about inspirations, so D&D games, heavy metal album covers, Batman, Punisher, dark anti-heroes, and what I want to do with them.
But that's kind of like the point, is you chose a hero who's not normally thought of in pop culture or the mortal realm as a hero, but you've made him into this amazing sort of anti-hero gray area type guy.
Well,
but he has a purpose.
That's I guess that's always what appealed to me, is the shades of gray kind of aspect of reality.
Absolutely.
And that, I think the fact that anyone can be a villain or a hero, and it's really just cribs on one decision or one bad day, right? So, and in fact, that Joker's always been a fascinating character to me in that regard. Although I don't know that he's ever really pulled off good guy, but
that the world that they operate in isn't a black and white world either. It's not a clear choice always between good and evil.
Right, and you have these factions that sometimes they have to join together, but sometimes they're very much divided. So it's one of those. I like the gray area, the shades of gray world, where nothing's clear cut, but the story is so compelling with these characters that you're really rooting for. And I'm Spirit faction, but I love Xyle, so what how does that happen,
Well, I think it's the aspect of that broken unity in this underworld fixture where you have flesh, spirit, bone, and the fact that they're really only at their best together, which I think you could say about almost any situation. You're at a party, you're at a job, anyway, when everybody pulls the same way, everything works, and that's kind of the gag that's going on in the underworld. And the All-Taker's challenge is, how can I get the diversity and all the volatility that is going to make this happen, but how can I also keep channeling it in the right direction?
That's awesome.
So struggling with that is his sort of demigod kind of burden.
Will there ever be a Court of the Dead tabletop RPG?
That is something that I wanted almost in the first round of things I wanted to do. So if that's not a good enough answer, I think the issue at tabletop RPGs are RPGs. What is that?
That's a thing.
RPGs. That's a new thing. We're doing an RPG.
Yeah, this is like a butler that walks you through your RPG.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
But I think the aspect of that is, especially when I think of, when we wrote the Chronicle as kind of a universe book, I think the thing in the back of my mind was always, all I had to do is put the rule system on the other half of this book, and we're kind of good to go.
That's true.
So I don't know that we would do a Chronicle 2 so much as we would probably do it in
like
that
an
kind of a
expansion
way,
pack.
And that's what I'm aiming at, is to try and do it that way.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Plus, I'd like to get back into roleplay gaming, which is just kind of a time thing. But that would be a great excuse to force the issue.
I was going to say, we actually have a question. Has Tom or Anna or both received a prototype of the game with the stretch goal updates?
Yes, we have. Well, not a prototype, but we've seen production samples that we've had to heartbreakingly review and then send back to San Diego. We took a lot of pictures with them.
We're still playing with a second generation game, and it's that's all. We don't even have all the cards anymore.
But we're still on track to be shipping in December, which is really exciting. And I was going to say, Mourner's Call also has some really strong RPG elements, even though it is a strategic tabletop game. We really leaned into that as much as we could, and we're working on some fun supplementary story-based stuff to come out around the same time as the game is released. I can't say too much more about that.
We hear the holidays are going to be kind of a big time for the court.
Yay.
Who knew that it
good.
could get spooky around Actually, that makes
It's gonna be a
complete
black
sense.
Christmas.
I know. I was like, that actually makes complete sense. Like, the snow and the cold, like that. Yeah.
Christmas prep is pretty horrifying, so
That's
you
true.
know, that's not, looks good,
Yes.
doesn't play out so well.
But we'll have the game shipping in December. At the end of November, we're going to have Shadows of the Underworld, the graphic novel, will be hitting our warehouse. And we have all
Pre-ordering tomorrow.
Pre-ordering
Pre-ordering
tomorrow!
tomorrow. Help us out.
And we'll have the $389 statuettes also shipping in December. So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
excited for that.
Yeah, it's just loading up.
Where did Tom get his T-shirt?
It's from Curbside T-shirts. So it's like a, yeah, curbside.com. Yeah,
Curbside.com.
but tons of sort of art like this and all kinds of other weird stuff.
That's awesome.
I think it inspired you to go get some ink too.
Yeah.
It's got a very tattooed
Yeah.
vibe
It does
to
look
it.
like a
And then,
tattoo.
like,
I'm
a few weeks
spacing
later,
the
he was,
artist,
like,
so I
texting us from the tattoo
apologize,
shop.
but so it's a
Yeah,
tattoo
apparently
artist,
it's a
but-
friend of someone.
Is it?
Ian Musgrave's friend.
Oh.
So I don't. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. He recognized the art and was like, "Where'd you get the shirt?"
I love their stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they make them on everything. So.
Wow. Awesome. And Anna, are you still the high scorer on Warner's Call?
I haven't been toppled just yet. But I
Oh.
feel like
Comic-Con
maybe
game didn't go very well
too
for me,
fair.
that's for sure.
So to be fair, I painted a target on Tom's back because, like Tom said, with the All-Taker pulling together the factions, sometimes you need to create a common enemy to unite the factions.
You just
But I
brought this
fill
in
that role
world.
I'm only
perfectly,
taking
apparently.
this all your teachings
Yeah.
and applying
Okay.
them to our situation.
Sure.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I can't be
Yeah.
blamed for
3
that.
like new fans, cool, meet them, and then 20 minutes later, it's nothing but long knives. So it was,
Oh my gosh.
and everyone in the room, like over their shoulder, helping, which was like,
You wore it
oh, so
well.
there wasn't a move I could make without getting just nuked, which was
There's
fun.
a lot
But
of
You poor thing.
knives that can be
but then the
placed in neck.
the
They
deep
don't want it to
competitor
bounce.
in me in the back of my mind is like, why are you winning? So I had to like be good about it.
And then there's new fans, so you can't necessarily be like, bah, bah, bah. You have to be like, I am a good sport.
Yeah, it's like I'm a very good sport
You're very
and a
gracious.
host.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was happy about that, so she's always, very.
She likes when you're a good host.
Yeah, that was very.
Are there?
made very important as I grew up.
Ooh, this
always.
is actually good. Are there any plans to make locations of the underworld into polystone form so we can build our own Ilverness, like a Christmas village?
Kind of cool. Like a
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
that kind of took a left turn. But, that definitely goes back to our history with other
Yeah, I was
properties.
gonna
But
say, yeah.
I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, if there was, certainly I think the way for stuff like this to become something we could consider more is people talk about it more. So.
It's actually something we explored for the game that I thought was really cool that didn't make it through the production process. But with every round, everyone has to put in Etheria so that you hit the celestial tithe at the end of the round. And we had explored actually potentially having like a little sculpted Dirth Forge with a little bowl at the top with an angel and a demon where you could actually place the Etheria. So maybe we'll see a fan Friday about that if I put this out in the ether. But it was
More
such a
mousetrap
cool
inventiveness.
concept.
Just yes, mousetrap.
Well, that's always the game I remember.
I know, and
especially
then
with like.
You'd have to
You
build
spend
it.
20
and
minutes setting it up.
Oh yeah,
and then,
only
like,
for it
get
to
bored
come
in 5
apart.
minutes to
Yeah,
play.
Soul
exactly.
trap. We need like a term.
Jason Beal says, "So I've never looked into court. Where should I begin?"
Great
Well,
question.
I think courtofthedead.com gives you kind of a primer. And then if you really want to dig deep, then the Chronicle of the Underworld is definitely a place to go. So that's the universe handbook that really takes
So-
you through everything.
And take the faction quiz. That's
Yes.
the first
Oh.
place to start. You got to get sorted into your Harry Potter house here. You've got to find which is your Game of Thrones flag. It's our 3 factions. Bone faction is the best, so that's where you're going to want to land.
Spirit faction.
Whoa.
What? Spirit faction.
Discord immediately. You just,
I mean, Spirit faction.
Just being honest and straightforward.
Your flesh? Oh, awesome. So Jason, I'm actually going to go ahead and say if you email social@sideshow.com right now, I'll send you a Chronicle of the Underworld.
bam.
So there you go. There's your start right there.
Nice.
So email social@sideshow.com, write Chronicle of the Underworld, and then in the body of the email, write where you would like your Chronicle shipped. So there you go. That'll get you started in court.
Awesome.
So over the years, who have been some of the key contributors to the Underworld?
That's a crazy question because there's an army of people that have contributed to building this world, wearing lots of different hats. I mean, project managers, writers, artists. So let me narrow that question down and let's just talk about artists and maybe some of our most unsung heroes are our in-house art staff in particular. I think Tom mentioned a few of them earlier, but I mean, Amilcar Fong was a huge contributor early on, working really closely with Tom, doing a lot of character design.
Yeah, I think a lot of the principal characters came together between he and I think it's you know, when you're trying to propel your thoughts like that and like, you know, cast your vision as far as you can, you're obviously looking for somebody that, you know, has got a big well of you know stuff to kind of ride that out with you, and I think you know, I had that synergy with him right away. He had been doing a lot of design art for the regular core statue lines and whatnot, and it was just like, you know, let's just let loose on this end of the universe or whatever. And I mean, he just went bananas with that. But on staff, Rachel Rubicek right now is sort of helming all the major efforts for the publishing and whatnot. She's done some beautiful black and white line art, which in fact was partly where this Demothal thing came from.
Yeah.
Was some art she had done for this Rise of the Reaper General novel that, you know, should be Turn of the Year. Yeah. So really proud of her in that way, especially the story as she came in. She came in as an intern who was like interested in what we did, and then ended up just, you know, sort of finding her own place here and just you know, just kicks butt for the property.
That's awesome.
Kat Sapine on staff is this, you know, painter extraordinaire. You know, that's where I started in the business or whatnot. So for me to hand off that part to, you know, someone else is a bit of a you know, a challenge. But when, you know, it's someone like her who's so good and shares kind of the paint vision for how we're going to take this 3D, you know, that just makes the effort so much more enjoyable. And I think that's, you know, that's this sort of collaboration and being able to work with all the other people on the staff that are at our, you know, available for partnering up on these things is just huge. So, you know, what we've done with the core stuff and all this licensed product for all these years, we were able to distill into something that, you know, had just a little extra personal kind of zing on it. So to be able to share that, it was a lot of fun.
I feel like you actually are the all-taker bringing all of the factions together.
Yes.
This business has nothing to do with the inspiration of this thing.
So what's next then? What's coming up for Court? I mean, we kind of touched on a little bit about how the holiday season is going to be really big for you guys, but what? Let's repeat that for everyone who's interested.
We're gonna have a bonkers December again. What excites me most about that, personally too, because I am a collector as well, but also some of the lower price point items because I like quantity sometimes over quality. Although I think we're bringing both in December.
Oh, absolutely, in the prestige statuette line for sure.
So we'll have those 3 figures, which are really almost like premium formats that we've shrunk down between 10 and 13 inches. They are crazy hyper detailed and awesome. But we'll have the Shadows of the Underworld graphic novel, with Riaz.
With Riaz.
The cat.
That's all I care about.
So
like you have a whole world,
you
and I want
populate
the
this
cat.
thing, and the people gravitate to this stuff. Like, well, look at no. How about this over here? No, we're good with this little thing.
I was like, no, there's a cat. Zyle has a cat named Riaz, and I'm obsessed. That's all. That's the backstory.
He's adorable.
When you're that contemplative,
adorable.
you have to have a cat around, right?
Yeah, I mean,
to be indifferent to your ideas. So it's like, whatever.
No, that's.
So
a cat is a humping animal.
That's her gag.
Yeah.
But the game will also be shipping in December, and we will be carrying a limited quantity of that. And that'll be the Kickstarter exclusive version, in which all the components are metal. And it's
There's so much
glorious.
good
stuff. So that's definitely the version to get if you want to get a version of the game, in my opinion.
Awesome.
But I'm mostly excited about all the pros we have coming out next year. As Tom has already mentioned a couple times, we're doing Rise of the Reaper General, which is the origin story of Demothal. It's going to be an illustrated novel with Rachel Rubicek's gorgeous black and white artwork, and Tom's been toiling on this story with our author for some time now. So
also has Fabian, who does a lot of our you know, the monk whatnot, has at least 4, if not more, color plates from him as well. So there's sort of big moments of the story. So it's definitely a prose novel.
That's amazing.
I'm really excited about this because I mean, you know, doing the universe handbooks and everything else is great because it kind of gets everybody the tools to kind of jump into the world, and you know, we do this sort of faction quiz and give you an opportunity to kind of find a way to be involved in the world, which was something that always captured my imagination with other properties that like gave you this opportunity. I think obviously Harry Potter's like the current one that really kind of illustrates that super well.
That's how you explained court to me, because you knew I would understand Harry Potter.
Like,
so you were like,
Potter,
so
let's go there.
Yeah, you were like, so Potter. Okay, so this is how I'm going to explain this to you.
But this novel is a chance to actually tell the story. So people have seen the characters. We've kind of won them the visuals and everything else, and done little cribbed stories. But this is like a very deep dive on how does the world really work, how do the characters interact with one another,
That's amazing.
What makes a hero in the underworld and why, and so it explores this character that on the surface is Grim Reaper, but has this sort of heart and take as an Excalibur sort of King Arthur knight, and so it tells that story and it sort of sets the stage for the rebellion that the Undertaker can then really mount. So once he has the principal soldier sort of figured out.
That's amazing.
So I'm really excited about that. And then we're moving from that, The Shadows of the Underworld, a 110-page front-to-back single story. So folks really enjoyed the Grave Tales Omnibus, which was all small slices of sort of night in the afterlife. This is really a take on the Dread Script, which is kind of their inner malady or whatnot in the underworld. They're sort of built with a destructive nature, so their whole goal is to sort of rise above their nature, and the Dread Script is the thing that's always trying to drag them down into just giving into destruction. So
an awesome villain in it.
And an awesome villain.
Yeah.
We love a good
need
villain.
a good villain.
That's awesome. So that's all we have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And yay, new set. So welcome. You're welcome to come back anytime. Obviously,
anytime.
Anytime. Just walk on.
Anytime.
I mean, you've done that to me before. So
I was gonna say
this is like a engraved invitation.
Yeah, I know. So you guys, we have another video to show you, and when we come back, it'll be Niambi's favorite things. So you're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back.
Huzzah.
Well, I wrote it. He drew it. Who are we?
I think you're Jason Aaron, and you're the writer of Thor?
I believe I am.
Okay.
You're Russell Dowderman. You were the artist on Thor.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a little kid, for me it was comics and Godzilla and Conan and a little bit of everything. I learned how to read from comics, buying them off the spinner rack in the grocery store and the drugstore. Now I've got a spinner rack sitting in my office kind of right next to the desk where I work that's still got all those same comics, weathered and worn so many times.
When I was real little, I was a huge He-Man and She-Ra fan, which definitely tied into this. And then what got me into comics were the X-Men, the animated series. And then I started to fall in love with the comics and eventually made my way to Thor comics and to Jason and then to Jane. I was hugely intimidated because I was such a fan of,
Because I'm such a scary guy?
Yeah, your beard was much bigger then, so it was more intimidating.
I always liked the idea of Thor as a god who would wake up every day and question, am I worthy? Am I a good god? And he goes over and picks that hammer and that tells him, yeah, I am worthy. And then one day he wakes up, he can't pick it up. And that set him off on a very particular adventure. And then that opened the door for somebody else to come along and pick up the hammer, and that's when we got Jane Foster as Thor. Jane was really the only character that was ever really considered. I'd kind of already established in Thor: God of Thunder that she was off dealing with breast cancer. And she's a character she's been a part of the Thor world almost from his first appearance. She was kind of just the girlfriend of Thor's alter ego back in the day, but she's always been around as a supporting character, but this was the first time she ever came along and picked up the hammer. I like that idea of, she's struggling with cancer in her mortal life and going through a very real struggle, and then picking up that hammer and becoming Thor. And it's really that's killing her. Every time she picks up the hammer, it's neutralizing the effects of her cancer treatment. So by being Thor, she's killing her mortal self, and that's sort of what makes her worthy to begin with.
And one of the really cool things that Jason was so good at was the juxtaposition between the real world, and she was undergoing cancer treatments, struggling with her illness, and so to juxtapose that stuff with all this high fantasy was super fun. And these Thor stories have been going on for a long time, and I think she especially brought some new energy into it.
I think if anything, we've raised the bar
You've seen a lot of different people pick up that hammer over the years in the comics. We wanted to take that away, and so we showing it's really, really special when somebody can pick that up.
Yeah, someone that's, you know, doing it for really selfless reasons and doing it to be a hero. It definitely elevated what's required, and I think we're maybe below the bar.
I think we don't make the cut. No. That's okay. I mean, my job feels very selfish. I think of it as a very selfish job, and that I don't know how to write a comic for anybody else. I just know how to write comics that I want to read. So that's what I do, sit by myself, make stuff up, send it off into the ether. And then the cool and super crazy part is that an artist of the caliber of Russell draws that thing that I made up, and then at some point I get emails with those pages in it, and I'm like, what? This is crazy.
And sometimes they look okay.
They look amazing.
Like Jason said, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to draw something that I would want to look at, you know, or that I think is cool, and hopefully someone else thinks it's cool too.
Right. I do. I think it's cool.
Oh, that's good. There's one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Sideshow Live. I have my very handsome co-host back with me, Niambi, and Titus Welliver. Hi, guys.
Hello,
How's it
hello.
going? Now, for those of you who are just starting to watch, Titus has been, well, currently is on Bosch, but has been on Deadwood and Lost and a billion other things.
Can you name them all?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Not at all. Not even like slightly close.
Neither can I.
And Niambi, most people recognize you from Mike and Molly.
True.
But you also do voice acting, and currently you are on The Good Fight.
Yes.
I almost said Good Wife. Good Fight.
Yes, yes.
Good Fight on
That Good Fight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
So we have some talking points, but this would be a good time for our audience to kind of ask them some questions, because these guys, I don't know if you know this, they have really high-level geek cards, like, you know, like security clearance. Their geek security clearance is like
proudly so.
Yeah, is like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. level high, like
Yo.
actually, literally for you.
Yeah, no pun intended. That's true.
But first off, Niambi would requested to be able to talk about the
I
Spider-Man
requested?
video
Okay.
game. No, I have a text
request.
message
Ooh,
where you
request.
requested to talk about the
Okay.
Spider-Man video game.
Well, you know,
Are we going to church on this?
a little bit.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. I haven't played yet.
You haven't played the game at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't
Huge fan of this game. I've 100%ed the game. I'm at 94% as far as all of the trophies. So I have to wait. What?
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you very much.
I think that's awesome.
94%. So it means
I'm
I need
not
3 more
shaming.
trophies. I need 3 more trophies. One of them is getting all of the costumes.
Which costumes are you missing?
No. I could see them.
Oh.
Now I've unlocked all of them, but then to actually purchase, I have 3 more to purchase. So
Okay.
I need to go through all of the Taskmaster challenges in order to make that work.
Okay.
The Taskmaster challenges are the hardest thing.
That's how you
Like
get
ever.
spider coins. Okay.
Yeah.
Spider coins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, you're not on. Come on.
It's incredible. It's incredible. The game, like, I'm a huge Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always said playing those games, being like, oh man, when he grapples to building a building, this would be great for like Spider-Man, you know?
And now
So,
you have
so when I created Spider-Man,
Whip, whip.
Whip.
no, it's it's an amazing game, and like that's been my world. And once I finish that, I'm gonna move on to Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which also looks
It's
insane.
We started it yesterday, and what I love is just how seamless the cutscenes are with the gameplay. I mean, it's like you're watching one long movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's
It ain't side scroll 16-bit anymore.
No, it's not.
It's a get lost.
Not. Yeah.
So Kitty, who's the other person I know playing the Spider-Man game,
Mm-hmm.
how far are you in the Spider-Man game?
46%.
Aww. But that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you're no 94.
No.
You don't.
My wall crawling a little bit slower.
Yeah.
Not put in hours. I put in hours. Be like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
You know?
With the 6 a.m. call.
Exactly. It's like crazy.
Gotta have your priorities straight.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, you gotta shoot a 9-page day. You know what? I'm sick. Can't work.
I got this challenge, man. I got to get
Right.
the challenge.
That's right.
So like, do you?
There's one challenge that took me 5 hours to get.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
That's 5 hours. Same thing over and over and over.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check.
And my lady was like, "Do you want to like watch a movie, maybe?" I was like, "No, I gotta get this challenge. You know, maybe you can like take a break." And I'm like, "You want me to give up? Give up? You say give up?" It's like, no, go ahead. I'm gonna watch a movie.
Yeah. Here's $10. Go to the movies.
She watched 2 movies.
Yeah.
While I was trying to get this one challenge.
The uncut version of Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, I was like, did you watch like 2 Lord of the Rings movies?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
which ones were you watching?
Easy to do.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so that was your talking point. Did you want to?
Right, I mean, there's others, right?
There are other talking points. We already kind of covered Captain Marvel.
We did.
No, did you have anything to add?
No.
He texted me requests for talking points.
You asked me. I was just telling you what I knew.
You can always do that, by the way, as well.
Oh, but see,
I was just saying, you know.
I'd burn up my phone.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, and this.
Yeah.
Oh, and this.
And then
That's
this.
why we have the Andy filter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have the Andy filter.
He's the
I just
protector.
get it straight from you.
Oh, that's right.
That's true. Will Niambi ever show us his massive collection?
Yes, I will. But I'm in the process of moving. So once I move to the house and get that wing, as Alfonso would say, you gotta get that wing. Gotta get that wing. Get that wing. Once I get that wing, then I can do a whole little reveal.
All right.
You mean the storage space in Queens?
Yeah.
You're gonna
I mean, I could do the reveal of the storage space.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I got mad stuff in storage.
I'm assuming you're going to allow us to do the reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. We have that on camera?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. He
Sorry,
said
I
witnesses?
had someone in my ear
That's
asking
right,
me a
yeah.
question. What did you say? I'm sorry. I said yeah to them. What did you say?
He said that? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it. All right, so Haley wants to know, what is each of your favorite video game of all time?
You go first.
Okay, so I was just saying this outside. The one that got me back into gaming was Metal Gear Solid.
Me too.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was the one.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we didn't even plan that. That's the truth.
But you just said you were talking about it outside.
No, not with him though.
Oh,
No.
Okay,
He didn't know.
I'm just making sure.
That was a game changer.
Keeping you guys honest.
No, I don't. I refuse to talk to him outside.
Which was weird. Yeah.
I don't want to know what you think. Do it on camera.
I mean, taking Klonopin so you can stop your hands from shaking when you're trying to snipe people.
I know.
I still dream about that.
Man,
We're talking about hours.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it was like watching a long. I mean, that's the first cinematic experience I've had in gaming.
It was stunning.
Yeah,
Stunning.
sure.
It's still to go back and to revisit the game, despite that the graphics now seem kind of primitive.
Yeah.
It's just the whole story, everything.
And then when I
start.
You gotta run. You gotta duck.
I wanted to have a question mark that would just pop up over my head whenever I heard something that I couldn't identify.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Metal Gear was it. Truthfully, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Helix Taco, who's back, who hasn't been for a while. Welcome back, Helix Taco.
Welcome back, Helix Taco.
He he used to watch all the time, but then he went silent or something. Anyway, what TV shows are you guys watching right now?
Well, I'm just about to get into Iron Fist because I just finished watching Luke Cage.
You finished Luke Cage.
I finally finished.
Last time he was on the show,
Cage
he
is
hadn't
killer.
finished.
Yeah,
Cage is
it. It's so good.
I just finished that, and what I wasn't sure at first, but then by the end, Alfre Woodard as Black Mariah was just.
Everybody kills it on that show.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Cheo,
Jenkins.
it's
Oh my
Cheo's
gosh.
show. He's
Yeah.
the showrunner,
Yeah.
creator of the show.
Yeah.
Brilliant writer. I mean, everything about that show,
Yeah.
from the music to the
Jamaicans
design.
killed it, man.
Yeah, big time.
Bushmaster was dope.
Yeah.
Bushmaster was dope.
They got to bring in
Yeah,
Piranha
he was
Jones.
amazing.
There's a lot of good villains in that universe
Yeah.
that will be coming.
I'm looking at Kitty, who's a big Luke Cage fan. I'm like, do you agree?
Oh,
Agree?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you
Okay,
seen
good.
anybody here seen Castle Rock?
Yes.
That's
Oh
She's
my
been trying to
God.
get me-
That show is
so good.
insanely
It's
good.
so good.
Yeah.
Like I went in being like, okay, I'll watch this show, whatever, and then it was just blown away.
Yeah, I did like a Sean Young Catwoman video and sent it to the creators of the show.
God.
Not really, but I would go that far.
But you should be on that show.
Because that show is just...
Oh my God.
That's my boy. Andre and I went to school together.
Yeah.
He was,
he's brilliant.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the
Brilliant
best
on-
part of the show.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a nice...
Well, you-
I'm sure Scott Glenn and Sissy Spacek... there's
No,
a lot. There are all the actors
everyone is
uniformly...
Oh my God.
Spoiler?
And
no. Okay.
No, that wasn't a spoiler.
Okay.
I was just being like, okay, I get it. There's a lot of awesome parts about the show.
Okay.
It's...
Yeah.
But you got to watch it a few times because...
Yeah, because you miss stuff.
Yeah, it's not...
Because I'm
passive
going through,
watching.
I'm going. You also have to like watch it.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those like watch. But I'm on my second watch through right now because I heard about something on the internet and was like, I watched the whole show and I didn't see that. So
Yeah, and particularly when you're doing the like...
Yeah, that's me. That's totally me. Obviously.
You gotta...
He's fixing a carburetor.
That's a station break.
That's,
Yep.
just so
Yep.
you,
That seems
those who
exactly
can't-
like me.
Then you have
we're
to...
terrible at charades.
Then you have to go back. Yeah.
I try to watch it, but I was drawing because I'm also an artist, so I was drawing at the same time, and I realized you have to pay attention.
Yeah, you really do have to pay
We
attention.
won't tell Andre you were drawing while he
I was
on
drawing
camera.
I was drawing Andre.
I love your show, man.
I was drawing Andre.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now, I think I know Titus's answer to this question, but I don't know Niambe's. So, what is the Spider-Man character it would be your dream to play on screen? Because Titus, you've answered this on the show before.
Yeah, but that's
Unless
not going to happen. So I've moved on.
Well, yeah. Mine's not
Aww.
So I'm good with it.
I still want someone to make fan art of you as that character because it would be amazing. Titus wants to play
Kraven the Hunter.
and he would be the most amazing Kraven the Hunter.
I'm pitching the series to Netflix. Old Kraven.
Oh my God.
Yeah, old Kraven.
I mean,
got a walker made of bamboo and
yep.
something
I
like
see
that.
it. I see it.
There's so many, man. Who's?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about it.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Well,
Cue
when
the
you
Jeopardy
come,
music.
when you come back for the Q&A at
yeah.
the end, you should have an answer.
I'll have an answer.
So you'll have another segment.
Because the
to think
easy
about.
one, I mean, because I'm too old for it, is Miles. But I mean,
yeah.
But like, as far as villains, I'd have to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Because there are a few.
Yeah. There are a few.
I'm always like, if you go with anybody from the Sinister Six,
yeah,
you kind of
can't go wrong.
Yeah, you're good.
But still,
yeah.
Then you leave out the,
Well, from the game, I mean, and from the comic, I mean, Mr. Negative would be dope.
That would be really good.
That would be dope.
That would be really awesome.
That's what my kids call me when I
when
increase
you're like,
their
no,
allowance.
you can't. Yeah.
Stop it, you're Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
Stop being negative, Dad.
Dad, Rob Zombie did a great job, but don't be Mr. Negative.
So
I say whatever.
What is the one piece in your collection that you would run into a burning building to save?
Damn, it's heavy. I mean, like it's literally heavy.
Your Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, like
the
that.
adult.
Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't get that one because I have the smaller icon versions of that. But my Pop Culture Shock Battle Cat.
We were talking about that out there.
That one's such a great piece. And my Sideshow Harley.
So can you carry both
at
the same time?
Yeah.
I would have to.
Yeah,
I would have to.
you would have to.
I would have to.
All right.
Hulkbuster, I would. I sleep with my Hulkbuster, so it's not. I wouldn't have to run back.
You're like no way.
Hulkbuster's like my teddy. Yeah. I'm always finding little pieces of armor under the sheets when I wake up.
Aww.
Sorry, that's too much information.
That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah, move on. Next one.
And I guess this kind of goes along with it. What is the holy grail of your figure statue, holy grail figure statue that is not in your collection?
You know the one that I loved? It was the bust that you guys did of the Joker.
Oh.
Of that crazy, that crazy one?
Yeah, the life-size bust.
Yeah, the life-size bust. That one, when I saw it, I was like, man, why didn't I pull the trigger on that one? That one's amazing. I love that one. Yeah.
The Voltron statue.
The Voltron statue.
Yeah. I got
Wow.
What? You got it? You have the Voltron Lego? Did you get the Voltron Lego?
No, I didn't get the Voltron Lego. Because I don't like building shit. You know, I'm sorry.
No, there's plenty of... I'm sure you got a neighbor kid. You could just be like, do me a favor.
Can you just like build this for me?
Yeah, just build,
Or
just build this Voltron. You
get
need
your
to go to
lady
school.
do it while you're playing Spider-Man.
It'll take a
Here's
month.
some instructions.
My kid will do it.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Your
true.
kid will do it. Your kid builds my Legos.
Yep.
You know who would do it? I mean, he wouldn't do it for me, but he would do it in general. Fonz.
Oh.
Because you know Fonz is into those posable figures and like all.
Yeah, I need to get him an answer to his Carnage question too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a different side story.
Yeah.
So I'm also getting asked what happened to the plan to teach Susan the Spider-Man game. That's a question for Chicky, since she's letting me borrow her minion.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. All right, guys. So those of you asking about me live streaming, playing video games, I'm very, very bad at video games.
Oh, really?
But like
So you
I
need
like
a tutorial.
But I like playing them.
Okay.
So I need help, and
We're arranging for an expert 11-year-old
Yeah.
to teach her.
oh no,
Nice.
yeah.
Or just get Pong, you know. That's one way to combat that whole...
That would be hilarious.
Got to start somewhere.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so we have an expert 11-year-old who's going to come teach me to play video games.
told
And
you last
probably
time,
get
man.
mad at me, but he's doing this in exchange for popcorn, which is how you get 11-year-olds to do things. Like, hey.
It's a great deal. It's a great deal.
Yeah.
I told y'all an 11-year-old, I think he was 10 actually at the time, retired me from.
Yes, you
he
told this
retired
story.
Me. Yeah, he retired me from the from Street Fighter.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Like because I was playing this other kid was killing him, was beating him. It's like it was just doing it. And it's like yeah, I'm so good, I'm so good. Then it's Billy Gardell's son who walks in. He's like, "What y'all playing?" And I'm like, "No, we're playing Street Fighter." It's like when you want to play? Because I think I'm about to beat him too. So yeah, sure, I'll play. And then he takes it and he starts playing. And then for some reason I'm like, there's something wrong with my controller. I'm like, what's going on?
Let me check the batteries. Hold up.
I'm flipping it
Batteries
around.
are bad.
And then he started, like, he's beating me. And then he starts like, it's okay, don't worry about it. While still beating me. He's looking at me.
He's looking at you.
While beating me.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
that's
I
humiliating.
was like, what are you doing? Look at the screen. Anyway, so I stopped playing. I don't play those. I don't play kids at anything anymore.
No. Those are the ones that are always killing people online too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Oh
you're
my
getting
gosh,
thrashed
yeah.
online,
Yeah.
it's an 11-year-old in Topeka, Kansas, right?
Yeah.
With a headset.
Oh my god.
Their hand-eye coordination is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna save the rest of these questions because they're more for the Q&A. So, do you have anything else? Because this is the Niambi's Things segment.
Oh, so next week I'm going to Vegas for a sculpting class.
Nice.
That's
Yes.
awesome. I was just like,
Mark Newman.
you're just telling people where you are right now.
Boom. Because
red
people
flags.
they hear Vegas and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, cool. I'll go to Vegas with you, Niambi. What's
you
going
seen
on?
the musical? Are you gonna see that?
Yep.
It's like nope, sculpting.
With Mark Newman.
With Mark Newman,
Who is one of our sculptors.
He's one of the sculptors here. He sculpted one of my favorite statues, which is the Malavestros from the Court of the Dead, and done a number of others as well. So I'm taking that class with Andrew Kars and Mark Newman, level 2.
Because he could skip level 1.
Because I can draw a little bit, but I can't sculpt
where
at all.
can they see your artwork?
You can see my, well, I'm
It's on your-
posting it slowly, but you can see it on my Instagram at Niambi. That's N as in Nancy, Y-A, M as in Mary, B as in boy, I.
Better hope there's no 11-year-olds at that sculpture.
I know.
Oh, no.
Who are like sculpting me like, it's okay, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's fine.
Don't
that you're
worry,
not
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sculpted me. How'd you do that?
Yeah, you were barely looking at me. Awesome. Well, Titus is sticking around, but we are swapping out Niambi for Olivia. And our surprise segment, Olivia's here. You guys are watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. back to Sideshow Live. We're in a different place. Yay!
Bam!
This is our our art print area, and of course, our very first guest has to be Olivia, right? Has to be, and then Igo's here too.
I don't know.
Supporting character. Yeah.
Who invited you?
I don't know.
I think you literally invited me.
Yeah. To sit with the kids.
Yeah, just
Because he's too tall, so he has to sit lower. It's amazing.
My head's
so
physically low.
Igo, you got quite a little workout during our intro, running all over.
It was exhausting. Yeah.
Or teleportation machine.
It was. I was bamfing all over the place, Nightcrawler style.
Yeah.
Without smoke.
Yeah.
It was good.
Well, yeah, smoke would have messed up the whole ambiance. So
it does a number on my hair.
Yeah.
And how did you do that without cracking up?
Cracking up laughing?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I am.
You know.
I think it was like
no,
8
I'm
takes.
pretty sure I.
It's like la-di-da-da-da, just walking through, and then there's.
I just channeled Mary Tyler Moore for a second. I just didn't throw the hat.
The hat.
Yeah, I didn't have a hat.
That was a fun intro, though.
It was.
That was really cool.
I had a good
It's
time.
a perfect intro. Congratulations on
Thank
this
you.
beautiful new
Perfect.
studio.
What do you think?
I love it.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you love that?
I love it all. That's what I came here because I didn't want you having fun without me.
Of course not. We can't have fun without you.
So I'm here.
We can. It's just a different kind of fun, though.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
You're pretty okay, though. Yeah, you're welcome back.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
I'm staring
When
at
we
you.
schedule you.
I'm watching
Anytime
you.
that you are fully scheduled, according to Igo. For me, you can drop by whenever. I'm happy to see you. So, what are you working on right now?
I can never say.
That's right. She can't say. So,
And you always
thanks for
ask
coming
that,
in.
and I always say the same thing.
He is working. We can hint.
Well, go
I think-
ahead.
I
You're
think-
good at that.
You're doing a pretty good beefcake right now. I would say.
Oh
Pretty good,
boy, that's a big hint.
Oh, that-
Come on.
that's a really
ridiculous.
big. You just
That's
announced it.
vicious.
I did announce it. Whoa.
That is so
Oh
vicious.
no! So
God.
much things are
I didn't
happening.
say
So
anything.
bad. Start shrinking down.
All I said was it was a male,
I just need to
not
do
a
this.
female. That's all I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Who could it be?
I think
A
that's.
male?
I don't know. Was
A
there something
male
else
who's
you're working
not
on
a
before
female?
that one, or is it something else? I forgot.
Should there be something I'll be working on?
Dude, I don't remember.
You can
You work
hint.
on so much. all
This
the
is
time.
like about nothing.
'Cause
Yeah,
let-
I know.
This is like a whole lot. Okay,
Well,
is there a
you
question about
you just
something?
went up with Catwoman.
Yes.
Catwoman was the most recent one.
Yeah, the cosplay actually just went up
Yeah.
unframed
And Joker?
on Monday, and Joker.
Joker, that
which
was
is why you were here last time to talk about Joker.
Joker was before cosplay. Or?
Yes.
So why am I here
Yeah.
now?
Yes.
To
Because we
talk
love
about
you.
art and you're cool. You have Leia behind you,
Yeah.
and you're working on some
Oh,
beefcake.
Leia.
Yeah.
Beefcake.
We're talking about Leia and a beefcake.
Yeah, we have plans after that too. We keep talking about new stuff.
Go ahead, talk. I'm listening.
This is like a production
I'm
meeting
waiting.
in progress right now. We didn't plan on having Olivia here, but we love whenever she
I
shows
barged
up.
in.
Oh,
She kicked in the
she
door.
was
I
very
barged
much
in.
invited.
Let me in.
Let me in. I
want to come to the new set.
You can't do it without.
Oh my god.
I need a break from painting.
Not only is this new studio, but they also built me some apartments just right across the street.
Yeah. So, she
So I just
Already
ran
sold.
over here.
Yeah, she lives
You
here
know,
now.
I just live here now.
Like
Yeah.
that.
The campus. Yeah, we have like kind of a sideshow campus happening at this point.
It's yeah.
It's pretty
You
spectacular.
don't. Yeah, we should have you stay here more so we can make sure you're working.
Yeah.
I'm never sure if
Hey,
you're actually working.
Are you working? Are
Yeah.
you? She
Well,
comes in
so-
with paint
now
on her
I'm not.
hands constantly.
So she does that
Not
just to make it look
today.
like she's
Yeah.
busy, kind of like George Costanza on Seinfeld, where he's like moving. So it's like, oh god, okay, just keeps moving
yeah,
stuff on
and
his
then
desk.
he puts things on a
Before
in
she
a
comes in,
file.
she just dips her fingers in paint. Comes in, she's like, oh, it's
How'd you
busy
know?
painting.
That's exactly what I do.
Wow.
Today's blue.
So it's funny because I went over there a few weeks ago to give you reference for the new project, and then today she's like, Dave, I need reference for the new project. I'm like, I was literally at your house 2 weeks ago, and I gave
You
it to
were?
you.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
She has her desktop makes my desktop look organized. My desktop's not organized.
I
Hers
was
is
going
like
to say
a
that's
bazillion
not a very
thumbnails.
nice thing to say.
It's just honest.
It's organized to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
my
I
desk
work-
is organized to me as
I
well.
know.
So she
where
lost
nothing
highly
is-
sensitive, confidential.
I'll find it.
Reference
Has
on her desk.
I go right across it all.
Has my name plastered all over it. So
Right across the
We'll see.
faces, everything.
Right across the face,
Yeah.
the thing that she
Yeah.
doesn't need to
that I
paint at
don't
all.
need to see.
Obviously.
I know.
Because why? Do we have any questions coming in?
Questions,
'Cause
so because we're not
Yeah.
talking about anything.
promised that I could dumpster dive, so
She
Dumpster
promised.
dive.
Oh yeah, that's
Dumpster
right.
dive, are you coming out?
Yeah, Chicky's gonna come dumpster dive at her house. Yep.
I was thinking of you the other day as I was throwing out a ton of stuff.
Wait, why did you throw out anything? Just bring it here.
Because I couldn't find my desk.
You're like, I can't find my desk. Here's these amazing paintings I did.
I had to get organized because I was getting too messed up mentally from just.
I kind of understand.
It's just
that.
I couldn't find the desk.
I totally understand.
It was like I had to shove everything off the desk.
That's like your real physical desktop and your digital desktop. Same way.
Same
So
way.
both
But that shows you how
clusters.
out of hand I've gotten the last
Cluster
couple
things.
of months. It just shows you the general
We still
malaise.
haven't been to record your studio or film you there or anything, have we?
You're not invited.
Well, we're not invited.
No, all right. You can do it. I have to clean up the place.
We have seen a little bit of your studio, though, when you do your own time-lapse videos of your paintings.
A little bit.
And so our fans have been able to see a little bit of that on our social media.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess we wouldn't be able. We'd have to blur out a lot of the background. For our
Areolas are good.
Hashtag
T-shirt.
I was like hashtag T-shirt.
What's
There
what's the offense? It's cheesecake.
How long did it take you to paint this lovely Princess Leia behind you?
It seems very simple, but I had to keep going over the face until I got what I wanted. So I had to keep going back in because I wanted her eyes to be.
I can't stop staring at it.
I like how she assumes we think it's simple. She's like, it might look simple, but
It looks
actually worked
simple.
really hard on it.
Well, I mean,
I actually tried on this one. I know it doesn't look like
simple.
I did anything, but no, that's an amazing piece. I'm so glad we were able to do something.
Good thing you said that.
Yeah, I had a backpedal.
Yeah, that's good.
Olivia, have you ever been almost complete on a piece and then have something ruin it, like a roof or a playful animal?
A roof. It just falls. A roof comes to life. It's like, I'm angry, and just like ruins her paint.
I would have
Well,
remembered the roof.
it says sweet, playful kitten, but I know that she's a dog person. So
No, I had cats too.
Okay.
I've lived long enough to
Oh, a
have one of
leaky
every-
roof. I read like a roof.
Like a roof.
Oh my gosh.
Leaky roof. That makes a whole lot more sense. A leaky roof.
Oh my god.
This is why I host, because I'm so good at it. It's just like, I'm a roof, and now I'm going to wreck your painting.
I think I have had that happen. I've had things happen, but I can't remember exactly. I've had leaks happen right near the...
It's pretty amazing when Grace and I are
Stuff
working
happens.
with her, and she shows us all these work in progress studies, and she's not happy with any of them.
Any of
and
them.
most of them look like done finished paintings. We're like, let's make this. You're like, no, it's horrible. So I would assume you
I have my
mostly are
reasons.
not. Yeah.
I have my reasons why I don't like that piece. But sometimes when I don't find a better conclusion, all of a sudden I go, well, like 3 steps ago looked okay. And then I go back to it. So, I mean, it's you kind of... It's a mental game. You have to you go a little crazy, you overdo, and then you have to go back and if you're
like
compulsive.
The one I'm
like I
thinking
am.
of was the Heath Ledger Joker that you did.
I have
you
2
had,
of them.
You had 2 of them, and she kept saying,
still have 2.
I'm not happy with this one because the lips look this way, and on this one,
No,
and they look
one
exactly
was
the
sexy
same.
and the other one was perverse.
That's
There's a
what-
difference between sexy and perverse.
They look
You ought to know. Look.
You watch.
I don't even want to interrupt this whatever's happening here.
Have you seen Archer? He's like my slightly black and
or
slightly darker black.
Yeah.
That was this with these paintings. She's like, one's sexy, one's not as sexy. I'm like, they're both amazing. And they looked identical to me. I
So
don't know.
he didn't appeal to you, but one really appealed to me.
I was like,
Is that the
and then
one
when she
we
said
went
that,
with?
Yes.
I think so,
Okay,
yeah.
there you go.
That's
It appealed to
Why
the
even show
one-
us the other one if
Yeah.
you don't like it?
Years ago, I would have dated. I didn't date,
That says a lot.
but I would have.
New York in the 70s.
Yeah, it would have been so much fun. New York was like that in the 70s. Yeah.
That's what we call normal.
Any chance of Olivia painting some of the female X-Men?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do those look like?
Females and mutiny.
I don't
That
know.
sounds
I
like
can't
the wrong
remember
word.
which ones those are.
We talked about not. Well,
He
we
always
can't-
has to fill me in on things
We
because I
wouldn't
have
do
no.
film stuff, so it'd have to be your interpretation of a comic book character. Which I think that'd be awesome because you do that with a lot of your other stuff anyways. You
Yeah.
hire a model that you think is good likeness for this to
Yeah.
base it on. We help you figure out a costume. We should totally do that.
What
we
am I
just
working
started. online poll.
We have someone named Kitty Pryde here who could be Kitty Pryde.
Oh, wow.
But then everyone would know what she looks like.
Dang. Just give her like a...
phasing.
Yeah, that's right. She'd be
Total
phasing.
blank. I don't know what we're talking about. Who's
Yeah.
Kitty Pryde and who am I painting?
You'll
Kitty.
paint Kitty Pryde as Kitty Pryde.
Kitty.
Pay me like one of your models. We'll figure it out. We'll start an online poll because we love those, right?
Yeah, we love online polls.
Which female X-Men character should Olivia paint based on
And-
comic book stuff?
Yeah, based on comic book stuff.
Yeah.
Slash.
I bet you
Or
it'd be
like even.
Emma.
Yeah.
I bet you Emma Frost would probably be top.
Emma.
I
You should
was
do
just
Emma.
saying, last show I was just not going to be painting the men, and all of a sudden I'm painting a man.
There's your hint. Wolf
I'm painting a
Bruticus.
wolf. What?
Wolf Bruticus
Now I
asked.
question everything after
Any-
like a roof.
This is why Igo's not allowed on the show.
It's like Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Therapist.
No, yep. I am definitely Sean
ignoring you.
Connery in Celebrity Jeopardy. Jamie Ramirez would like to know, has Olivia ever had a book collecting her artwork, or will she?
A book of my art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have about 5 or 6 of them.
Where
Yeah.
could they get them? At eolivia.com?
Well, the first 2 are so old they're discontinued.
Ah.
And the last 3, at eolivia.com.
eolivia.com. And if you would like to follow Olivia on any of her social media, go to Olivia Pinup Art.
Right. And but the work is before I worked
Yeah.
at Sideshow was at Playboy, and before that it was.
You can say it.
No, I don't know. I can't remember. A little bit more erotic, and it was the work I used to have a lot of shows. Nice. Nice. I know. And that's why I stopped, because I was tired of going, nice.
She was tired of noise.
No, noise. I call it, you raised me.
Oh my gosh.
And we should eventually, you know, when you've done enough work with us, it'd be awesome to do like a
Oh my
Sideshow friendly
gosh.
Olivia book.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Let's do it.
We have a
Sign-
publication.
Let's
I
figure out
think
some
I'm only
paperwork.
like 12 or 13 or 14 in now.
12 or 13 or 14.
Something like that.
Can't read and we
Two.
can't count.
Yep. Mhm. Yep.
Reading and counting are not our strengths on this show.
Oh, no.
And
You're making this whole thing very goofy.
so, guys, focus.
What?
Did you guys see the Captain Marvel trailer?
Oh yeah.
No. I don't know. I think I saw it.
Where's the door in here?
I
Get
couldn't
out.
tell.
Yeah, right.
We have to show you.
You have to show me
Because I showed you the
everything.
pictures last time,
You
and
know,
now
I'm
you have to see more material on
Still
her.
stuck in Playboy land.
She
I'm
should
still
do
trying to
Captain
get over.
Marvel.
Wait, who should she do from the Captain Marvel trailer? Movie?
Captain Marvel. She should
I'm on a
do-
Not
mannequin.
young.
No,
Sam-
she's
What?
no.
Not
Captain
young.
Marvel's a woman.
we should do
Oh,
young Samuel Jackson.
That's different.
Nick Fury pre-eye patch, obviously.
No, we should do Captain Marvel, who's a beautiful woman,
Beautiful, strong woman.
who's the first lead female in a
So
Marvel
she's
movie.
not a pushover. I want those tough ladies.
She powers
Oh
up.
my
She has
God,
some
she
like Dragon Ball
powers up.
Z moments.
Yeah, she definitely powers up in the
Yeah.
trailer. We need to show it to you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank
just
you guys
figured that
so
out. That's your next
much
project.
for being on the show. You guys can continue this
We have
conversation.
to leave?
You do have to leave. I'm so sorry.
Let's go. Move.
I'll miss you guys so much.
Okay.
But we have a John Wick prototype to show you guys. So you're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Sideshow Live. We are back with John Wick and also, of course, Titus and Niambi. So I'm like, Titus and Niambi, like you guys aren't a big deal because of John Wick right here.
Well,
hi guys. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
It's been a really long time since I've last seen you. I know.
Yeah.
I missed
And
you
you
guys.
We're still wearing the same clothes.
What are your names? I mean, I am too.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Life is dirty.
There's only so much in a story.
Yeah. Hashtag
There you
life
go.
is dirty. Anyway, so we have the John Wick 6-scale figure. Now this is the prototype and the only one in existence. So no touching, Titus.
Stop.
Oh man, specific. She went right to.
Yep.
Just snatch the covers right off me. Like
I know.
that.
I was told that. Like, tell Titus not to touch. I don't know why you were
Okay,
called
that
out.
just sound like some weird Me Too thing, right? Okay.
It is not.
It's
It is not. John Wick has 30 points of articulation, and then he will also come with 10 interchangeable hands with gun holding hands, knife holding hands, relaxed hands, fist hands, and gesturing hands. So he's here posed very carefully.
No jazz hands?
I mean, I don't
Gotta
know.
have jazz hands.
Yeah.
With the jazz hands.
You know what? I'll put in a call to Hot Toys
Yeah,
saying
please.
Andy and
Please.
Titus say John Wick needs jazz hands.
I think all 6-scale figures should have jazz
Thank you.
hands.
Thank you.
And then you can put them in your like chorus line.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, right?
What's wrong with
Exactly. So his costume is a high-collared navy blue-colored dress shirt, a black vest, an intricately detailed black-colored suit jacket, a black necktie, a black pants, and black belt with black socks and black shoes. I don't know why each of those things needs to be spent. Why can't we just say he's in a black suit?
Wow.
Sorry. And then the tie with the blue shirt. Yeah, okay. So his weapons, and let's see if he has enough. So I guess both of you have worked on shows with like heavy artillery.
I just did for the first time, actually.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, for the first time.
How'd that go?
It was interesting. I mean, it was not. I mean, heavy. It was just like a small like piece, but like, yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool. I mean, but it wasn't. I mean, not that.
It wasn't like Deadwood.
No, it's not.
Bosch.
No,
there wasn't like an
this.
11-year-old with a shotgun. Was
No.
there?
You know what I'm saying? That's how you're gonna hold a gun?
Yeah. Is that how you're gonna do it?
That would be.
Yeah,
oh
that's
my god.
great. No.
When an 11-year-old like has to be like, really?
That's where it all starts.
Yes.
You start, when you're 3, you're making weapons out of Lego.
I guess that's true. Sword fights.
Kids
But that's the
figure
best
it out.
part is you can smash the swords and then all the Legos fly. Anyway. So
Where'd
he
you
has
grow up?
San Francisco.
Lego swords?
I made Lego swords.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wow, I just got like shamed for my Lego weaponry. I totally made a Lego sword. Wow, Titus. Okay, this is why you're not allowed to touch.
The figure she's talking about.
The figure.
Just keep it clear.
2 pistols with removable magazines. Another pistol with a remover magazine.
And what are the pistols?
It just
Are
says
they
2
modified
pistols and then
salient
1
Glocks?
pistol. And then 1
he's gotta have
pistol
heavy
with
artillery.
silencer.
Yeah.
And then 2 shotguns,
You need a
1
silencer.
rifle with detachable strips, a knife, blood oath markers, gold coins.
Yeah, that's a salient. That's a ported Glock 9mm.
See, this is why we keep him around. And of
Yeah.
course, he comes with a pencil.
Yeah, it's a number 2.
And that's
actually.
That's
It's a number 2
It's
pencil.
a number 2 pencil. Not
A 6
not quite
pencil.
the grade of a number
salient
3.
M4. It's
This
very
is why we
similar
keep you
to the
around,
ones we
Titus, 'cause
used
you
in
know.
Transformers.
Ah, yeah. Does the John Wick figure come with coins? It does. So pre-order now at side.show/John Wick. That's side.show/John Wick. Now we have a couple more questions before we get out of here and let you guys eat. We keep them in a bin where they're not allowed to eat. So I don't know what that means. Sam Hayes would like to know if you guys could reboot and star in any series from the 80s or 90s, what series would you choose?
That's easy. Yeah, it's The Last Dragon.
Oh, snap.
The Last Dragon?
Oh, yeah.
Timac.
Timac, man.
Yeah.
Show Nuff.
Wow.
I just ran into that cat on the
Really?
street in New York who played Show
I
Nuff.
want to run into him.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
He
Who's
just-
the master?
He
Yeah.
ran up on me.
Really?
Yeah. We started to talk and I realized who it was.
Oh,
You
wow.
never saw that movie?
I did not.
He was a
haven't seen
Ron
that?
Van Cleef protege.
Oh, come
Timac.
on.
I know. I'm
You got
sorry.
to see it. A young William H. Macy. is in it.
Billy was in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's fun. It's a fun movie.
Yeah, man.
Very cool. Titus, have you ever done any voice work, and what is a character that you would like to voice?
Oh, I don't know if I can. I just did a animated something that I'm not
Like
sure.
an
You probably can't talk about it.
I probably can't talk about it yet. But yeah, I do voice stuff. I do the audio books for Bosch. When Michael Connolly writes a new, I've done 4 or 5 of them now. So yeah. And I do people's answering machine messages.
You don't have. You didn't do mine. Oh my God, you totally should do mine.
That was a joke.
Oh.
I used to do it for chump change when I was in college. I did people's answering machines.
Okay. And then, what is the centerpiece of each of your collections? Like, what is the piece that you decorate around? Nambi went into like a Zen type meditative state just then. He was like,
Because there's no like centerpiece. It depends the way it's designed right now as it is. Because right now it's a smaller version of what it ultimately will be. Because it's about a third or maybe a fourth, realistically a tenth of what's actually being shown.
You got a storage space in every borough.
I do in every borough. Just in case I live in the Bronx.
Do you if you're in the Bronx, that's where you keep the Marvel stuff. The DC stuff's in Queens.
Yes, just I don't want to mix them. I don't mix universes.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But as far as centerpieces, I'd like to think all my Masters of the Universe stuff are the centerpiece.
no, do you like Masters of the Universe?
It's all right. I mean, it's cool.
I mean, what is the shirt that you're wearing?
A little trap jaw action.
Yeah.
Little trap jaw.
Yeah.
You know, little trap.
Go.
Premium format Boba Fett.
Premium format, but which one?
Everything is built around
Which
that.
one?
What do you mean, which one?
We've done more than one.
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz. Look at that, you guys have been holding out on me. The Mythos one.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's the best one.
Yeah. Because I have
That is like only the best.
Yeah. I'm not.
What do you mean that's the best Mythos? Best Mythos or the best?
I like it.
It's
the
a
most
great,
out of Boba.
Yeah, the Boba
Boba.
figures.
I
It's
agree.
definitely the crown jewel Boba Fett figure.
I agree with that.
I think all those Mythos are great.
Yeah, every Mythos was amazing.
Because I have the Vader and the Darth Maul.
Vader in the Mall.
Yeah.
Kitty's Grail piece is the Vader.
Nice.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mine out of that would be the Obi-Wan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was dope.
The
Mm-hmm.
Obi-Wan Mythos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that one's sick.
Insane.
Yeah.
Do you have that one?
No.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you could like get back.
No, I was waiting for it to be like,
for
oh, I
the
got it.
Voltron. Yeah, for the Voltron.
You
thing.
trying to create some sort of
I was just,
competition
you
here?
know, good
Listen,
television
I
has
already know.
conflict.
I have storage spaces in every borough too.
I know you do.
Yeah.
We know that. We've been to your place.
Yeah.
Nambi's place is still somewhat of a mystery since he like won't let us see.
Yeah.
But I've been in your account, so I know what that looks like.
That's wow. Okay.
That's not quite me too. It's more than me also.
Me
Been in
three.
your account.
So speaking of that, what is the most recent collectible that you each have pre-ordered?
Oh gosh, I have to remember.
I think it was the Bond. It was the Sean Connery Bond from Goldfinger, but that was a while ago.
You haven't pre-ordered anything since then?
Or one of the
no,
it's the
BS on that one.
The Thunderbirds.
Oh.
The Thunderbirds
the Big
figures.
Chief Thunderbirds.
I think it might be the Black Manta.
Oh yeah.
But the one by I'm blanking on the company. The
Iron Studios.
Iron Studios. Yeah.
Well, the large.
Was that the Prime One? No.
Prime One. I'm thinking Prime One.
No. It was Iron Studios.
I
Studios.
pre-ordered the Iron Studios one, but then there's a Prime One, right?
I think they're both Iron Studios, but one's small and one's big.
Oh no, the 3-0 Leatherface.
Oh.
That you guys are doing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You mean one was embiggened?
It would-
Anyway, so yeah, embiggened.
A noble spirit embiggens the smallest man.
Oh, you better go there.
I know I did.
Easy
I
guess.
totally
Geek
did.
side show. You better let your
told-
geek side show.
I totally did. What does my shirt say?
Let your geek side show.
Quoting Tolkien and everything here.
Yeah,
No, or The Simpsons. You know, that classic literature right there. All right, so before we go, we just have to push one more thing, and that is side.show/live contest 2. And that is a Hot Toys Batman quarter scale figure that we are giving away. Just you have to go to that link right there. A Hot Toys Batman quarter scale figure.
Quarter scale.
What?
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
From Batman Begins.
Really?
Hold up. Do you have a picture of that? No.
Not here, but
Hot Toys
I like that
posable?
both of you were like, "What?
But it's
Where is this
Still up for
piece?"
pre-order.
He's still up for pre-order,
But
guys.
that's the posable one?
Yes.
Okay, no.
Yeah. Niambi only does statues. He's a snob like that. So he doesn't get into the posable stuff.
I play with my stuff. He talks to his stuff.
I do.
Ah.
You know.
They talk back.
And they do talk back. That's a whole other show.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to
So
get into that.
Speaking of that, we had such an amazing show today. It was the debut and unveiling of this amazing set. Thank you both so much for joining us. We had Andrew and Jerry/Jack Sparrow. So thank you guys for building this and then coming and talking about it. Big thanks to Tom and Anna for doing a Court of the Dead segment with us. Niambi's here. Titus is here. We had Olivia and Dave Igo randomly surprise us. And you guys are awesome. You are welcome to come back anytime and co-host whenever you want. We took a look at John Wick, and you guys, again, we're back, same bat time, same bat channel every week here in this beautiful new set. Again, thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you got lucky with some rewards points. If not, head on over to side.show/live contest 2, and then enter for your chance to win the Batman quarter scale figure from Hot Toys. Don't forget to head on over to sideshow.com/notify to get alerts about all our shenanigans. Follow us on social. Follow them on social. They're awesome. Be sure to tune in to The Good Fight and Bosch. They're both streaming on various applications, Amazon Prime, CBS All Access. Catch up and then get ready for the new seasons because they should be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.